Merry Christmas there, gamers, simmers, and truck drivers. I am the KILR Gamer, and we are here with American Truck Simulator, and we're going to be doing a Return to Winterland delivery. Not quite done this before, so let's go ahead and see what we got. We have to go into the jobs and go to the external market. There's one right here, Christmas Special Salt from Billings, Montana to Chocolate Factory, Winterland. Now I am using my Peterbilt. This profile is my main profile. This is not the one that I use for the KILR Gamer show or whatever. So let's go ahead and begin delivery here. All right, let's get some Christmas music going on here from KILR Radio.
I was trimming up my roses, maybe trimming something else. I got violets and geraniums and a few things for yourself. If you're looking for a daisy or maybe something more, you know where to find me. My shop's the one with that green door. I was deep in my own business, you know, tending to my needs. Just puffing on a lilac that's got a little extra speed. When I swear I saw some creatures like they walked out of a rhyme. Tiny dudes with tiny hats with bells that jingled in time. Now I ain't one full of visions, but today's a little strange. It's not every day you see an elf just waltzing down your lane. But they said, hey man, what's cooking? We've been making toys for years, and it's time we found something stronger to go with all our beers. I said, elves, you're hallucinating. This ain't no candy cane. But they grabbed my stash of clovers like they're marching off a train. I mean, sure, I've seen reindeer flying, I've seen a snowman talk, but now these elves are lighting up like it's a walk in the park. Oh, the elves are on the loose, and they're buzzing like a bee. But I'm just trying to keep my garden green and free. They're raiding all my pansies, yeah, they're raiding all my pot. And all I want's a peaceful life, but they're not giving me that shot. I can tell them Santa's waiting, you got a job to do. They said, man, we're tired of sleigh bells, and we're tired of those damn shoes. They snatched up all my petunias, they packed them in their sacks. I said, fellas, those ain't poppies, they're the kind that make you slack. I tried to tell them Santa's waiting, you got a job to do. They said, man, we're tired of sleigh bells, and we're tired of those damn shoes. They snatched up all my petunias, they packed them in their sacks. I said, fellas, those ain't poppies, they're the kind that make you slack. They didn't seem to care much, they were high as flying kites. With mistletoe and magic smoke, they're giggling through the night.
What's he waiting for? Oh, okay. Well, he can turn right.
Thought, well, maybe they're just figments from the south. plenty on my mind. Maybe I've been smoking to my own blooms of another kind, but it's a little hard to focus when elves are in your place, running around the hydrangeas with that grin upon their face. So I sat back in my armchair, I watched the whole charade. Santa's elves all strung out like it's some kind of parade. And maybe when the morning comes, they'll vanish in the sun. Or maybe they'll just settle in like I'm the only one who spun. Now the elves are gone, or maybe they just went to bed. I'm left with empty shelves and a fog inside my head. I'm sleeping up the pedals, yeah, I'm patching up the gaps. And I'm thinking to myself, man, maybe it's time to cut some slack. So here's to all the flower folks just trying to get by with their pansies and their petunias and the things that make you hot. If Santa's crew comes knocking, best to lock the door real tight. Cause if they're anything like I saw, you're in for quite a night.
It's here, right?
Gone, or maybe they just went to bed. I'm left with empty shelves and a fog inside my head. I'm sweeping up the pedals, yeah, I'm patching up the gaps. And I'm thinking to myself, man, maybe it's time to cut some slack. So here's to all the flower folks just trying to get by with their pansies and their petunias.
There it is.
If Santa's crew comes knocking, best to lock the door real tight. Cause if they're anything like I saw, you're in for quite a night.
Alright, set waypoint to the desired portal. Okay, I have no idea where that's going to be. I don't know, I think these swirly things are portals, but I don't know if they go to the actual place or not. I guess we'll find out.
Okay, here we go.
Delicious homemade eggnog is, and this recipe really is the best. Thick and creamy with the perfect mild flavor and hint of nutmeg. You'll never buy store-bought eggnog again. This is a song about eggnog. I absolutely love eggnog. I have nothing against store-bought eggnog. We have it all the time in our fridge this time of year, but this homemade eggnog recipe is truly what dreams are made of. If you ever thought you didn't like it, you just have to try it made from scratch. Several years ago, I sought out to make homemade eggnog. My first attempt was not a success and left my husband cringing. Let's just say that the completely raw egg method of making eggnog is just not for me. How to make eggnog? Start by whisking the egg yolk Once most of the hot mixture has been added, add the entire mixture back to the saucepan. Continue cooking and whisking for just another minute or two until it barely thickens. It will continue to thicken as it cools. Then remove it from the heat and add the vanilla. Refrigerate the eggnog mixture until chilled. We like to serve it with the sun whipped cream and an extra little dash of cinnamon and nutmeg on top. Or maybe rum, brandy, bourbon, or whiskey. Oh, eggnog, you're my true love friend.
Keep left, then turn left.
A song that's going to teach you how to make eggnog.
Turn left.
Because why not?
Oh, I pulled out the box from the attic crawl. Untangled the mess, they began to fall. One by one I see them glimmer and glow. But one little light just refuses to show. It's a Christmas light disaster in my humble abode. One pesky bulb has crumbled my festive code. I've checked each wire, I've swapped the ends. It's like Santa's elves are playing pretend. Rummaged through the drawer where the extras lie. Twisted one in with a heavy sigh. Plugged
What
them back in and
He went right through the light. Did you see that?
But 10 seconds
I'm like
later,
pushing.
more went
I'm like actually pushing on my wheel to hit the horn, and it's like, oh wait, there isn't one on here. That just seemed too real.
Has crumbled my festive code. I've checked each wire, I've swapped the ends. It's like Santa's elves are playing pretend. It's a Christmas land. Snow is falling outside, but in here it's real hot. From trying to fix what Christmas forgot.
Okay, I see some what looks like portals on the map. Do you see that?
While my house is dark,
It's supposed to be like blue sparkles or something.
almost gave up and called it a night.
There's
There it
right there.
was, another spark of light. Not too bright, just a little flicker. But hey,
There's
it's
one.
better than being a snicker.
Ah, we gotta travel through the portal.
But then there
Here we go.
was another spark of light.
Got them from Grandma last night. Unwrapped with fake smile, trying to be polite. Opened the box, felt a sudden fright. My socks, they stink, got no respite. Cousins getting gadgets all cool and bright. But me trapped in this odor fight. Sitting around the tree, feeling slight. No mistletoe, save me from this plight. Smelly socks for Christmas, no jingle bell ring. No sleigh ride, only stank they bring. Holidays ruined by this foul king. Smelly socks and my tears they cling. Throw 'em in the wash, but smell don't fade. Hope this isn't some fancy
I discovered a post office.
Here I'll plead for something sweet. Anything but these
Ready
defeat.
to turn left.
Cole's better if you can believe. At least it don't make my nose green.
Turn left.
Here's Town Square.
This fruitcake is rich, moist, and tastes amazing. An easy fruitcake recipe that uses soaked, unsweetened fruit and nut mix. Skip the liquor for a family-friendly version, perfect for gifting and feasting well beyond the holiday season. It's an exciting time of the year as the holidays approach, especially for those of us
Turn
alive.
left.
Baking and all the merry feasting that follows. With just 5 weeks to Christmas, everybody, that means it's time for fruitcakes. Now I know lots of folks might consider November a little too late to be making fruit and bake up this delicious fruitcake. And if you love your cake a tad boozy as I do, you'll have at least a month to age it with liquor once a week till Christmas. This way your fruitcake keeps moist as its flavor deepens and mellows. Moist fruitcake in 3 easy steps. 2 cups packed brown sugar, 3 cups all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon baking soda, 2 tablespoons ground cinnamon, or to taste 2 tablespoons ground cloves, or to taste 2 tablespoons ground allspice, or to taste 2 tablespoons ground nutmeg, or to taste 4 large eggs, 2 tablespoons lemon zest, 2 tablespoons vanilla extract, half cup brandy. When that half cup's raisins, 1/2 cups chopped nuts, 1/2 cups dried mixed fruit, 1/2 cups butter melted. Now what? Make and soak the fruit mix, leave overnight, but preferably 3 to 5 days for deeper flavor. Bake the fruit cake. Brush the cake with liquor once or twice weekly.
Skip this if you don't intend to keep till Christmas.
Lastly, fold in the fruit mix, drain the nuts. It'll be very chunky. Don't be alarmed. It might seem like there's too much fruit for the batter, but trust me, there's enough. Make sure all the fruits and nuts are fully coated in batter.
Can I use a fruit premix instead of making my own?
Yes, you absolutely can. The quantity of the premix should not exceed the total quantity of the individual dried fruits by weight.
What's next?
Place the filled cake pan on the oven rack. Bake at the low temperature of a 50-degree thun for 2 to 12 hours. Or until done. Baking times will vary depending on the pan used, as well as the internal oven temperature. This is the perfect fruitcake recipe. The only changes I made were to double the amount of brandy and used it to soak the fruits for 24 hours before making the cake. Good cake texture and not too much fruit. The cake mixture using 4 eggs filled an 8-inch round tin and took 3.5 hours to bake at the stated temperature. Thanks for sharing.
The cake is a little cake
recipe. The only changes I made were to double the amount of brandy and used it to soak the fruits for 24 hours before making the cake. Good cake texture and not too much fruit. The cake mixture using 4 eggs filled an 8-inch round tin and took 3.5 hours to bake at the stated temperature. Thanks for sharing, rich and moist. Rich and moist. Santa's elf up on my shelf, sipping cocoa by himself. Naughty list, it's getting long, skipping work but singing songs. Candy canes and reindeer games, Rudolph's nose and disco flames. Elves are dancing on the floor, rocking out like never before. Elf on the shelf, he's a party machine, making mischief in my Christmas scene. Wrapping presents with a quirky twist. You can't escape his naughty list. Tinsel tangled in his hair, stocking swag beyond compare. Nutcracker's got some moves to show, disco lights they start to glow. Gingerbread and mistletoe, elves are rocking to and fro. Silent night, it's not tonight, you're in for one wild Yuletide. Elf on the shelf, he's a party machine.
There it is.
Making mischief in my Christmas scene. Wrapping presents with a quirky twist. You can't escape his naughty list.
Well, all right there, folks. That was a delivery into the Winterland on the World of Trucks live events. I now have 1 delivery to my name. I have to make like 15 deliveries in order to get all their special stuff or be in the drawing or something. I don't know how that actually works. I never really did much with it. But, yeah, cool. You know, the fact that you can actually see snow and stuff, it makes you wonder how come they just don't add the seasons into the truck simulator. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you're having a good Christmas. Doing a lot of different programming here on Christmas Day for you folks. A little bit of everything. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you know I do a lot of different stuff on the channel. And hey, now we're doing it all in one day. Something for everyone. At least I'm hoping. Be safe out there. Keep the rubber side down. Have a killer awesome day and a killer awesome Christmas.